The tension across Israel did not fade, even days after the powerful Iranian missile strikes. It felt as if a dark shadow was still hanging over the entire sky. One after another, incoming missiles began to expose weaknesses in Israel's air defense systems. Systems that were once considered nearly invincible now seemed under pressure. Advanced defense technologies like Arrow 3, David's Sling, and the Iron Dome were activated continuously. Each incoming threat required immediate response, and those systems were working non-stop. However, this defense came at a very high cost. Reports suggested that each Arrow interceptor missile costs around $3 million. Because of this, Israel had to carefully manage its resources. At certain moments, the situation became extremely difficult. Decisions had to be made. Which missiles should be intercepted and which ones might be allowed to pass. This alone shows how intense the pressure had become. As the conflict moved forward, especially toward the final days of what many called a 12-day war, the defense system was no longer able to stop every single incoming missile. Several important locations were targeted. Military-related zones, intelligence facilities, and strategic areas all faced attacks. Some strikes were reported near highly sensitive locations, increasing fear among civilians. At one point, Ben Gurion Airport was forced to shut down temporarily. This created panic among the people. Thousands of civilians started trying to leave the country. Reports suggested that some individuals were paying thousands of dollars just to secure a ticket out. Due to this sudden situation, authorities had to take strict actions. Travel restrictions were introduced to prevent mass departure. This clearly reflected how serious the internal situation had become. When a country needs to control movement in such a way, it shows the level of concern spreading among its people. For many years, Israel presented itself as a nation with one of the strongest defense systems in the world. But this conflict challenged that image significantly. The combination of missiles and drone attacks created a different kind of pressure. Even with strong media restrictions, visuals of destruction still managed to spread online. These images increased fear and uncertainty among the population. People began to question whether their defense system could truly handle prolonged attacks. Another important concern was resources. If interceptor missiles ran out, what would happen next? Some analysts believe that these pressures contributed to the decision to move toward a ceasefire, because continuing under such conditions would become extremely difficult. On the other hand, Iran appeared to maintain a strong position mentally. Even during tense moments, their public messaging showed confidence and stability. In some cases, live broadcasts continued even under pressure. This created a symbolic image of resilience. Public reactions also showed unity. People appeared to stand together during the conflict. Looking beyond the region, global public opinion also seemed to shift. Surveys from international research groups indicated that negative views toward Israel had increased in several countries. This suggests that the conflict was not only military, but also had a strong impact on global perception. Overall, the situation revealed vulnerabilities that were not clearly visible before. It showed how quickly conditions can change in modern warfare. Even the strongest systems can face unexpected challenges under continuous pressure. However, one thing remains certain: war is never a true solution. No matter how powerful a nation is, the consequences of conflict always affect both sides. As the situation continues to develop, the world is watching closely. What happens next in the Middle East will be important, not just for the region, but for global stability as well. Stay safe, stay aware. Thank you.